Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. De La Hoya says no to the Haney versus Garcia rematch. Now, the issue De La Hoya has is the same issue a lot of people have with Devin Haney's performance against Ramirez, is that he chose to just jab his way to a victory, avoid engaging, avoid giving the fans something to talk about, something positive to talk about. Everything's been negative. Now my thing is this, right? I get it. Devin didn't look like he wanted to destroy his opponent. Devin looked to me like he wanted to play it safe and get to a huge payday against Ryan Garcia, the rematch. And I think Devin played it safe because he was expecting Ryan to beat Rolly. Look, everybody saw Rolly Romero as a joke. They still see him as a joke. But they got to start taking him serious because, Rolly Romero is that guy who just, whether you think he's got the secret society helping him or not, he keeps winning. And he won huge against Ryan Garcia. But the bottom line is this. For Ryan going forward, De La Hoya can say no rematch because Devin Haney's a boring fighter. Let me say this. I do not think Ryan Garcia is going to look the way and perform the way he did when he faced Rolly Romero. I don't think so. Ryan fights Devin. I think Ryan is just going to come in that ring and he's going to fight. I think Ryan would have the upper hand. I think Devin would lack confidence in that fight, and I think Devin would lose because I think Ryan is inside Devin's head. I mean, when you have somebody knock the shit out of you, round after round after round, and badly hurt you, that shit doesn't ever leave from up here. Even though Devin sat there and watched Ryan and was probably saying, damn, Ryan against Rolly, I could have beat that Ryan. But what I think personally is it could be a little bit of De La Hoya wanting to play it safe because he can't afford for his biggest superstar, Ryan, to lose twice. To Rolly, then to lose to Devin. If he losing to Rolly, he got some backlash. But if he loses to Devin, all of Ryan's credibility is out the window. Because that's just going to confirm what many of us, know and what many of us believe, that he had to cheat to get in there and damage and destroy Devin the way he did. I'm not going to say get a win over him because it was overturned, but he had to cheat to hurt Devin. And if he comes and fights him now, where we all believe he's clean, right? Look at how he fought Rolly. He didn't look like the Ryan who fought Devin. But and we understand the history between he and Rolly, but if he gets in and fights Devin and Devin destroys him, that's going to make Oscar De La Hoya look foolish. You're going to definitely make Ryan look foolish. But my thing is, in doing so, making sure he comes out, Oscar De La Hoya, and he's vocal and saying no rematch with Devin Haney. Devin Haney sucks. He's a chicken pecker, coochie core. He tickles his way to a victory. We don't want that. We need someone who's going to fight. Ryan chases him around the ring. He's gonna make Ryan look like he's stinking up the place when it's really Devin. In doing so, by saying that, he's actually giving Devin an out. Because now Devin and his dad can sit there and say, we want the Ryan fight, but Oscar De La Hoya said no, so now we got to go look elsewhere for Tiafimo or someone else. But just remember, it was the Garcias, and it was De La Hoya, Golden Boy, Bernard, you too. They turned down the rematch because they know they cheated. He doesn't have the goddamn clomiphene in him, or Austrian. He doesn't have the Austrian in him. They had to cheat to have an advantage over my son. But that's what De La Hoya come back and say, you know what? Make the rematch. Turkey Al-Sheikh say, you know what? Rematch. And I'm gonna tell you, I still think the rematch between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, I think everybody would tune into that fight. We all want to know, and we all want to see what happens on a level playing field between Ryan and Devin. We all still want to see that. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think. I think you're gonna get some fireworks in that fight because Devin has something to prove, and Ryan does too. So I don't think it's gonna be a coochie coo contest. But I do think with Devin, he made good money against Ramirez. But I don't think that's why Devin fought the way he did. I think he fought the way he did because he knew if he won that fight, he was going to go make great money against Ryan Garcia. So he chose to give everybody a shit sandwich performance for the good money, knowing that to give y'all the great performance for great money was going to happen if he got that win. Ryan Garcia just, he kind of foiled the plot, kind of like AJ clipping Otto Wallen, but Deontay Wilder losing to Parker. That just threw everything off. Anyway, more to come. Turkey Sheik hasn't chimed in, but he did comment on a tweet sent out by Devin, looking like Turkey Sheik is interested in making Devin and Teal. I'm hearing that deal's finalized, but then you hear Eddie Hearn saying Boots could fight Teal. I mean, you just don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? All kind of rumors. So all we can do again is speculate, predict, and dialogue. And that's exactly what we just did in this last 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Y'all keep cool, more to come. But I think Ryan should push for the rematch. That's just me. Anyway, keep cool. I'm in the breeze.